Hello, Mothershippers! Here's another energy update channeled through the Lyrans, and this was recorded today, January 31st, 2021. The energies apply through the week. They do not have the timing that we have here on Earth. So I did my best to ask them for current energies that would support messages from now through next Sunday. So here's what came through in the channeling. We start off this week with a bit of strife, leftover energy from the astrological event, the Uranus square, we will call it. It was a doozy. A lot of things got shook up and will continue to this week until things settle down beyond next weekend. Then the image that they showed me is when you pull a plant out of a pot to repot it, you shake all the soil and loose roots off. So you're just shaking. So everything that does not serve or belong will come off. Then you're left with the plant and the roots to replant for growth. So that was the visual. And they said, yes, exactly. This is needed and most beneficial at this time there on Earth in order to destruct, to reconstruct, and move forward with this round of ascension at this time. It is also like pulling weeds. You are left with the essentials, the beautiful plants, herbs, flowers that will blossom when spring arrives. These quote-unquote weeds can be friendships, connections, basically people, places, and things that are no longer serving you. You see, if you don't pull the weeds, the flowers, the plants, and the herbs can and will eventually die. It is inevitable, if you will. So we must tend to our human gardens now and give ourselves the TLC to cultivate, water, and care for new flowers and plants and herbs. We know how difficult this can be for you, but hear this. Attachment is just an energy and a human construct, part of your belief system and behavior from the moment you came into this world. When we are able to release this attachment, we experience freedom. Then the visual that they show me is fireworks going off 4th of July, and then they say, that pop of fireworks is like a release. When the firework goes up and up and up and then explodes, when it is released, it is a beautiful creation of colors and patterns. It makes you feel good. This is actually how it feels when we let go of attachment. Attachment is responsible for so much suffering. It is putting the ego in the driver's seat. When we let go of the steering wheel, slide over to the passenger seat, we let our spiritual self, or what you call your higher self, take over. This is known as flow, letting go of controlling every aspect of your life and truly being in the present moment. It allows you to fully open to divine guidance. As a result, the attachment lessens. This is so incredibly freeing. We ask that you try this just for a day or even just for an hour. See how it feels, see what happens. This is the space where divine miracles can take place, and synchronicity, and yes, even manifestation. We don't expect this to happen overnight. It will indeed take practice. Make notes to remind yourself if you must. We're moving towards a more sovereign age. The old paradigms of control in all forms are collapsing there on Earth. We see this with your politics, and we are now seeing this with your monetary system. This may look chaotic and unnatural to most. When we move to the sovereign state, we are moving away from attachment. You see the theme here? And then smiles and chuckles from Aurora and Marcus. Once we let go of attachment and break down these control systems, we move towards oneness. The best way to support this is to start with yourself, dear ones. We have given you a lot to unpack here. But we say to you again, just for today or even an hour, let go of attachment to people, places, and things. Go with the flow. Tune into your higher self's guidance and do know things are in motion for a brighter future, beloveds. It all starts with you, for you influence the collective energy. All our love, our eternal love, may blessings rain down upon you. Aurora and Marcus of the Lyran High Council.